Okay, so I'm joined by Ricky Marheineke following the Ives 5-0 victory against Berkhamsted to progress through to the third qualifying round of the FA Cup. Ricky, well done. You got there in the end. Tough one on paper, but through to the next round. You must be pleased.
Yeah, really pleased. We spoke a lot about not having a second chance. In this competition, you get one opportunity a year to test yourselves and progress, earn some money for the club, but also try and get yourself an opportunity of playing on the biggest stage against Football League clubs. And we've got 36 games left to improve and put it right and deal with the disappointment of defeat. So we focused a lot just on winning, and they got through, and I think that they deserve a lot of credit because I think the game was messy. I think we didn't perform anywhere near what we're capable of. I thought we started the game well, but then we lost control. I thought we didn't land on enough second balls. We turned the ball over too many times. But credit where credit's due, we scored at key moments, the first goal and the second goal, and then we had a massive let off with the penalty miss, and I think at that point they probably lost hope, and then we ran out comfortable winners. But football's a funny old game. I spoke on Monday. It's not always the best team that wins, and Monday's game when we were winning 1-0 and we miss our two chances, the game can go in a completely different direction. Today we were 2-0 up, the penalty goes in, the game goes in a completely different direction. It doesn't, and we end up winning 5-0 and everyone thinks it's a comfortable victory. But it was a comfortable victory in the end, but we need to be better.
And the goals spread amongst the team again, like in previous weeks. So that's pleasing.
Yeah, look, we have to give credit, I think, to the substitutions that come on. We had 7 on the bench, which we don't normally do, but you're allowed to for the FA Cup. We speak a lot about us, and we as a group needing each other to be successful, and it was important that we had everyone here today to share this and be involved in this cup run, and for the players to be ready, that when they're called upon to come on the pitch and do a job for the team. And when Silvano come on, that was massive. The introduction of him, I thought his performance was massive. I thought he was outstanding. I thought the ball stuck up. We created chances when he come on. Aaron Smith coming on at half time, I think gave us some more stability in that left back area, which too many times in the first half they got in down this side. So he done really well, and then young Albie O'Keefe, I thought we just in that second half they were starting to overrun us a little bit. Ed obviously hasn't played too many minutes and started looking tired, and young Alfie come on, was landing on things, ticked things over, he was busy. So look, for a 17, 18 year old, still a youth team player, to come into that when we were under a lot of pressure and we were suffering, for him to come on and perform the way he did shows a lot about him. So he deserves a lot of credit as well.
And you mentioned Silvano Obeng, but a decent strike from him, wasn't it?
Deserved his goal, doesn't he? There's been a few games this season where he's come off the bench, and the impact he's had. He started against Harpenden and was outstanding, and his performances have warranted a goal. And you could tell not only what it meant to him, but what it meant to his teammates. It was the 5th goal. It was at the end of the game, and everyone was straight there celebrating with him. So it says a lot about him as a person, and he definitely deserved that.
And a word about personnel. Obviously, it's been well documented. Theo Alexander has potentially played his last game for us before he's moved to Dorking, but he signed off in style, didn't he?
Yeah, I want to thank Mark and Dorking, because the way they've handled it. The talks have been going on probably now for 7 to 10 days. Theo chose us to perform the way he has, and that when a move come along, and there was obvious that a move was going to come along for him, that he was ready to go and take that opportunity. I'm delighted for him. I think we as a club can be sad that we're losing such a brilliant person and a brilliant player, but I think we can be so proud and so happy that it's another one that we've got in, another one we've developed, worked with and moved on. I think it's just it's our job now to go and find the next Theo, the next young player that's had a disappointment and a knockback, that can come into our environment and we can work with, and we can give them a platform to progress, because that's what we're about. That's it's been our unique selling point with young players, the way that we've worked with them, developed them, prepared them for their next steps on their journeys. And Theo's a prime example, and he signed off with a bang, goal and won the penalty for the third. So delighted for him. Wish him all the very, very best. He's such a brilliant kid. brilliant footballer, and he'll be missed, but we're delighted for him and hope it goes well.
And a word on Peter Abimbola, who's obviously been out injured. What's the update on him?
Yeah, he's got a grade 2 tear of his hamstring, so we're looking at anything from four weeks to 8 weeks. So we'll just have to see how his rehab goes. You know, it's disappointing for Peter, because I think he was starting to cook. He was starting to get up to speed and putting in some really good performances. So it's a little setback, but that's life. We all have setbacks. It's how we react and use that, like I said, use that disappointment and that pain that you feel as motivation to come back and go again.
And then obviously one final question in the hat for Monday.
Yeah.
Home draw, you fancy that?
Yeah. Look, we just want to keep winning and keep progressing. We've got to the 4th qualifying round. We've never gone beyond that. I would love to do it. I've been here a long time, and it's one of the things that I've really wanted to deliver, and we've never actually done it. So I just want the easiest game possible, if there is such a thing. But the lowest ranked team at home would be perfect for us. I think, yes, it's nice to have away days and experience opportunities away from home against really good teams, but I just want to try and generate some money for the club. I want to try and get as far in the competition as I can for the fans, because you know the reality is you don't get many opportunities to create memories for the people that pay their hard-earned money. And Halifax at home a couple of years ago was something I won't forget, and people still talk about now with the size of the crowd and the opposition. And I want to try and bring that to the fans again.
Okay, brilliant. Well done today, Ricky.
Thank you.
Congratulations.